Hey guys, what's going on? Drax here, back again with another episode of Overfall for you guys. If you haven't checked it out yet, this game will be available March 1st, 2016 over on Steam. You can check the link in the description down below. Or if this is the first episode that you're seeing, you can check in the link in the description down below for the playlist as well. But we're going to jump right in here. This is kind of where we left off last episode. We came to this island. And you hear the island is famous for its beverage called the ash beer, but things are not going well for the distillery. Oh, those thieves again. What are we going to do if we can't sell the ash beer? You look troubled. The dwarves explain. The pirates, they are addicted to our beverages, just like anybody else. They keep raiding our storage and stealing our supplies. We'll retrieve your stolen goods. Thank you. If you do us this favor, we will make sure to compensate heroes. Let's hunt the thieves. Now, I'm basically by myself. It looks like I got another character here. You reach a camp after a long while of searching, where you can see the thieves have stolen the ash beer boxes ahead. Just look at all these boxes. I can't believe we did it. Ha! Retrieve the ash beer. Okay, so we got Ambusher, we got a Marauder, who's actually helping me, it looks like. We've got Becca and Striker. Last episode, we lost Resnarex, unfortunately, but we did. So I'm going to do a nice little ability here. Let's go ahead and use that. And then I'm going to attack you from a distance. All right, so the Striker does not look like it's going to get in distance to be able to hit us. And the Captain barely gets in distance. I don't think we'll be able to attack him either. So the Ambusher. Now it's the Marauder's turn. Oh, it looks like you gave him a bone. All right, so now we have another ability. We can't do that. There's no real reason for us to do anything there. Let's use our Wave of Light and do another nice little attack there. Looks like you got feared, actually, so that's kind of funny. Not in range to attack again. But the Captain sure is, and the Captain looks to attack and do 6 damage. Wow. 4 damage. We might lose our Marauder. We might just lose our Marauder. Whoa! And he just did a ton of damage to that fella right there. Let's go ahead and we will regen this fellow. Hopefully help him out a little bit. And then we'll do a nice little attack here. So the Captain, looks like the Striker is going to be able to move into range of us. It's slightly terrifying, but he missed his attack, which is good. The Marauder's only got 3. Oh, and there goes the Marauder. That is slightly terrifying, folks. But hopefully we will be just fine. Let's go ahead and dispel us. And let's do a Holy Nova. And do some damage to both these guys. Does not look like we're going to do too hot here. I'm a little worried. We're down to 20. Now we're down to 14. A couple more attacks like that. Like a couple more rounds. And we won't be doing too hot. But we should be... I don't know. I don't even want to say that we're going to be okay because I really don't feel like we're going to be. But, you know, we should try our best no matter what and launch whatever attacks we need to. 4 damage. The Captain's going to move up. There's no way he can do 8 damage. There's no way. 4 damage. Yep, just like I thought. We can move over to here. We can do a Fear. Okay, and then do a nice little Wave of Light. And I think this is it for us, folks. I think this is it. The end of Becca and Resnarex. Alright, the world turns and turns and returns to where it began, but something is different this time. Score 137, we got a new high score, and we have unlocked the Witch Doctor. So I'm actually rather excited about this. Looks like we have a new... Well, no. Where's our new... No, I didn't want to enter the portal. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's see. Surrender. Yes. Score of 0. Let's restart. We've got to name these guys appropriately. Like, it just has to be done. Guardian, Wizard, Range, Druid. I'm not sure how we get the Witch Doctor. I would have thought that we would have got it, like, in this. But maybe that's not the case. But for the male this time around, we are going to call Wacky Viking. And then over here, my lady will be... I know what name I want to pick, but I just want to make sure I spell it correctly. Daria. There we go. These are two supporters of us as well. And, yeah. All right. Now we can go ahead and jump into that portal. Unfortunately, we're losing our supporters quickly, and I don't know what we're going to do after this. But let's go ahead. We've been here before. We know it. Yep. Okay, click that. Just straight to pew pew. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so that's an inn. This is settlement for the goblins. Let's go over here to the elf ship. See if we can't catch up with this one. I don't think we've ran into elves too much here. What is it, stranger? All right, ask directions. Ask if they need any help. Let's help the elves out this time around. Let's set sail. All right, looks like we need to head just up this way to be able to help the elves, and we're going to aid the elves on the forest island. All right, while foraging for food, you encounter a miserable-looking elf merchant. She asks for your help dealing with a camp of orcs nearby. They smell so bad, and they look so terrible. We don't really want to kick them off the island, but soon we'll have to. You look pretty capable. Can you offer any ideas? Offer to kick the orcs off the island, leave the island to its smelly problems, and return to the ship. Find something to make the orcs look less ugly. That sounds like something Adaria would do. The elf's mood brightens considerably. That would be so lovely. But how are we supposed to do that? Ask the merchant if she can buy any, if she has any beauty products. Oh, of course! That's a brilliant idea. The only thing is, the orcs don't like us elves too much nowadays. You'll have to sell them yourselves. Take the beauty supplies to the orc camp. The stench of the camp is overwhelming. The orcs look at you with suspicion in your eyes. Gah! What do you want, worm? Attack the orcs. Offer beauty products to the orcs. The orcs at first seem puzzled, but as it turns out, they rather like the smell of perfumes, and the makeup seems to amuse them greatly. They buy the products on the spot. You know what? I don't mind smelling like an ocean rose, and I can add a little color to my face paint. Return to your ship with the payment and set sail. Give the elf the good news. Not only will the island smell better, but I have new customers. I'm going to tell my friends all about you. Awesome. Let's return to our ship. That's incredible. That's a great way to start. And we've even had some good run-ins with the elves. Let's see if there's any other stuff that we can do for them. Need any more help? Yeah. All right. So let's continue our sailing here. And looks like we need to head upward just a little bit more here. Let's see. You come across a You come across a camp inhabited by sad-looking elves. One of them explains a mysterious killer rampaging through the forest. It's taken so many of our friends. What do we have to do? I can't read. I really can't, guys. This is all a facade. We don't know what to do. Could you hunt it down and destroy it? You are one ugly-looking elf. Offer your services? Yes. The elves seem uplifted by your aid of service. They tell you what they know. All we know is that it has giant feet, and it's covered in hair, shedding all over the place. Use your skills to track the terrifying beast. Yes. Hello there. How can I help you? Unfortunately, you find the beast. Large of foot, hairy of body. A lumberjack. You're the terrible beast? The lumberjack chuckles. Beast? Why, no. Except at the tavern, of course. Tell him the elves believe he's killing their friends. Indignant? I've never killed an elf in my entire life. They're probably just being sensitive about their precious trees. I've got to make a living, you know. Pay him 4 to leave the island? Convince him to leave. He prepares to head off. Guess I'll find another island with more relaxed elves then. Return to the elf village. You saved all our friends. We owe you so much. And we've got some reputation and 2 more frags. That's an easy little thing to do there. I like to fight, but that is easy enough. Searching for customers. Let's see. Serious invaders start pouring in from the portal. Build a shipyard. Okay. All right, so where do we want to head next? We've got a little bit. We're still neutral with the elves, so let's come up here. Let's try and catch up with these elves. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right. What is it, stranger? Ask directions to their homeland. Oh, well, they don't trust us yet. Need any help? All right, let's continue along our way and see if there's anything else we can do for these poor elves. Whoa, that was loud. Let's actually go pick up what they have there. So we got 6 of something. All right, due to recognition, okay. Let's come up, right to this island. Very nice. While walking along the shore, foraging for food, you come across a lone merchant being tormented by a pack of howls. All right. Frighten off the howls. Your posturing fails to impress the howls, who leave the elf alone and turn to you instead. Defend yourself. All right, wacky Viking. It is time to do your worst. Do some damage, immobilize, and attack. Very nice. And there's a hollow pig. Oh, there's a hollow wolf and a hollow pig. Okay. All right. Let's come up to here. Let us turn that off and do a nice little wave attack. 2-for-1 special, you know. Ooh, attack. This is my turn now. We'll skip moving. We're locked down. And, yeah, let's do a nice little attack here. 5 damage. That is not bad. Not bad at all, if I do say so myself. All right, so we'll move to here. Can't do anything there. And let's do a nice little attack right there. All right, so we've almost taken out this fella. We don't need to move. Incapacitate. Okay. And you're, like, doing mighty fine. Okay. What are you doing now? Okay. So we can move. I'm going to move kind of away here a little bit. Let's regenerate. And let's do retribution. 3 damage. Not bad. We get a heroic leap. Very nice. Vulnerable. Okay. And let's do a nice little damage attack there. 7! Holy cow. That is fantastic. Chilled. Little scared. Okay. And then pool. 2. It healed him. All right, good. Dispel. And we do a wave of light. Hopefully this will finish off the hollow pig. It did. Fantastic. All right, the last of the hollows falls dead. Search bodies for something valuable. We get dust, and Wacky Viking gains rigorous. Increase accuracy stat by 5. Check the elf is all right. Thank you for your kindness. We got another elf reputation. The hollows didn't take kindly to an elf in these parts. Thank you for your courage. I will tell my friends. Okay, looks like you can upgrade your weapon skills by frags by visiting bazaars spread across the ocean. We're still neutral with these guys. Here's a bazaar. Let's try this out. Let's try and upgrade our weapons here a little bit. See, what kind of we can do here. Let's see about upgrading our equipment. So we get head upgrades and hilt upgrades. Try your luck on an offer. Select 12. Okay, so we have all skills have 50% to blind, cripple, trauma, or to remove 1 buff. Or on her side, chance to armor piercing, Damage of all skills increased by 50%. I actually really like that. I think we should do that one. Current. And, oh yeah, we did that on him. Okay, yep. I think that's good. And I think we can go ahead and take off here. Let's see. Boat. Searching for resources to use. Let's see. Human orc. Kind of want to find some dwarfs again, so let's fly up here to this Let's sail up here to this volcanic island. What are you? Carrying a adventurer ship. Let's actually try and... Oh, no. Let's catch up with this one. No. That's not what I wanted to do. All right. Upon landing on this island, you see a woman with long white hair standing by the shore. She watches you approach as though expecting you. Greetings. I'm a major arcanist. Greetings, major arcanist. What is your purpose here? Stares at you. Since the beginning, the aeons have turned and returned like clockwork. Now has conjoined our destinies. Right. I meant this island. A circle of Everguard Arcanists have occupied their first Arcanum, a place of learning wizards. We must out them. Let's go there now. Magic yearns to be free, and today we answer the call. In crumbling ruins of first Arcanum, you square off against them. Okay, well, looks like we got some attacking to do. This should be rather interesting. Oh, look at, he's conjured a sword, like, from across the map. That's crazy. Can't really do any major attacks, so let's just move forward. Get ourselves some vigor. And skip our next attack here. Did some fears to our arcanist. Or is this the wizard? This might be the wizard. Oh, 8 damage. Holy cow. That is slightly terrifying. The wizard has seemed to have retreated. But gives us... Absorb, which is fantastic. Let's do... Yeah, you're not quite in my line of sight here, buddy. Alright, so let's... Okay, let's dispel this. And then... There we go. We can heal you ever so slightly. No damage has been done yet to their team. Absorb, which is fantastic. But I think I want to try and take out this one. Absorb. Let's do a nice little attack. Nice. And then just 1 damage. Oh, that is such a shame. He's got another absorb. 3. The other arcanist has another absorb. That's 10 damage. All right. Oh, the Aegis is gone. Awesome. Let's move forward here as we can. Let's get you healed up ever so slightly. And we'll do some 4 damage there. Arcanist. Alright, no, don't hurt Wacky. Okay. You just ran away like a little sissy, Mary. Let's move back forward. Let's remove our debuffs here. And then there's not really anything we can attack, so we'll just have to chill back. Alright. Oh, everyone's hurting pretty bad here. This is not entirely good. Wacky Viking is down to 4. The wizard is also down to 4. Look at that attack. That was awesome. 2. Nice little heal. Then we can dispel. There's not really anything to dispel, so we'll put it on you. And then, yeah, there's not even any like damage dealing effects that I can do, so I'm gonna skip my turn, and hopefully Wacky Viking doesn't die this time around. Okay, he's got an absorb. All right, so I can't use my jump attack. That's no bueno. Come up here. Boom. And then attack. Only 2 damage. Only 2 damage. Miss. That is fantastic. Absorb. There's so much stuff going on here. Goodness gracious. All right, so we'll come up. I'm going to move in front of you. Going to heal you ever so slightly, my friend. And then Wave of Light. 3 damage. Oh no, we lost that one. That's unfortunate, but slight attack for right here. And then attack. Now it's just down to you and us, Mr. Arcanist. Fear. 4 damage. All right, let's move forward. Dispel. And attack. All right, so we get to move in now. And hopefully I can finish this off this turn. Perfect! Fantastic. The Arcanists lie dead, unfortunately, the Wizard too. Magic is not merely a tool of the powerful, but is the beating heart of the universe itself. 3 dust, 2 food, and you've Wacky Viking has gained Craven. 50% chance to apply fear to yourself at the beginning of a turn. Guess I never thought of it like that. Classes can be selected in the character selection menu. Another life, another turn of the wheel. Soon, I think, we'll be united in a greater sense. All right. That's going to be it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's episode of Overfall. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.